share it.
I gotta grab my laptop in order to do that.
Let's take a few seconds to
do that now.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Share it on your pages now. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JP Justice. Thank y'all for coming in, tuning in with us. We're right now sharing it to all our peoples. Do us a favor, YouTube people. Go ahead and do me a favor and share it with your peoples and friends too. We're gonna have a great talk today. I got a funny feeling we're gonna get to the bottom of something. We're gonna get to the bottom of something.
Something.
Yes, you sound like you want to start.
He's looking for something, man.
We're gonna start some shit today. That's the only thing he didn't say. Like, we're gonna start some shit today.
No, I think we're gonna address some. I think we're gonna touch a nerve and really touch on a topic today. I got a funny feeling. We're gonna really get Caesar in on the conversation. You know what I mean? I think Caesar's gonna get his feet wet today.
Copy. Are we missing anybody? Is anybody coming in? I know Juan said he would be a few minutes. Is there anybody else coming in that we're letting in late?
Nobody else said they was late but Juan. But anybody come in later than 15 minutes, I'm not letting them in.
Well, we letting Kim in. You said Kim would be here, so we letting Kim in.
No, bro.
We not letting Kim in?
No, bro. He know 5 o'clock too, man. There ain't no exempt for nobody.
My bad.
5 o'clock is 5 o'clock. When you got to be at work at whatever time, you go to work at whatever time you got to be there, right?
And this is work.
And look, you got to have that kind of mind frame with it.
I absolutely do. That's why I'm here with it. Look. That's why I'm here with it.
My man,
I don't even know this thing.
When my man Black Words sits at the couch now, you see this is serious today. Today, my man Denise said, "What's up?"
No, Words. Hey, yo, Words. No. I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
What? You don't like the blue caps?
Man. I'm feeling the paneling and the clock and all that. Come on, son.
Listen. I told y'all the accent color was navy blue. So I'm trying to give y'all some of the accent color. You know what I mean?
Nah, your other thing from the previous weeks had a nice therapy feel to it.
Oh, okay.
But you was talking weird. Like, you wasn't talking like calmly. I don't know if you was going through something. You wasn't your normal self in that feng shui. So maybe it was the feng shui.
Hey, but what do we think about Caesar's bedroom? Being that we can see all in his bedroom and that back.
I try to make it look nice.
Y'all got me wanting to get me a little green screen or something, man.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Justice, thank y'all for coming out. You know, it's another week of Black King's Table Talk. Black King's Table Talk. I got to get used to the name too, fellas. We didn't change the name. I keep wanting to say all male.
It's current.
Yeah, but Black King's Table Talk. Blue is in the building. I want to thank everybody for coming out. We had it's been a beautiful week. We had just 2 days of rain here in New York. I don't know what it's been wherever you at, but what's been going on with your weeks, fellas? Introduce yourselves and let them know what's going down. Anybody?
Y'all want to go in order?
I thought it would go in order, and Caesar would go first, and then Words, then me, then Blue. That's how I'm looking at it.
You supposed to go first.
I was gonna
then Ike Buzz, then I go.
Okay. I was gonna let the ladies go first, but I'll go first. No problem. Hey, I'm Julius.
What?
I'm Julius.
The fuck?
I was just trying to be a gentleman. I'm Julius. Cars, guys. Yeah, my week was pretty good, man. Everything's all right, man. Spend time with the family and everything, and having some time off from work and enjoying the kids, man.
All right. Well, I'm Black Words. Been just getting used to this single parenthood in this new space. That's about it, man. Pretty quiet week. Can't complain. Was it no news is good news?
I feel you.
Why is John O in the comments? He's not late.
Look, never realized how important that saying was until I got older. No news is good news. God damn, you are. Let me drop bombs for that shit right there. Go ahead.
I'm Mike Buzz, man. I take care of old people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go to. Yeah, no. See, I didn't want to go that far this week because he asked us he was specific in the decorum that he needed this week, so I wasn't going that far. I take care of old people. I love the elderly. I have an unabashed opinion, and we here.
Okay.
Single parent, like my man Black Words. Let's do it.
That's it.
Applaud to the single parents.
That's right.
Single fathers out there handling your business.
Hey, baby wipes on deck.
Y'all ain't that much of a baby single father. Your kids are definitely old enough to be wiping themselves.
No, that's not what I was hitting on.
I mean, yeah. We sending out the wrong message. Like we just in here doing diapers. So that the ladies be like, "Oh, that's so cute. You doing diapers?" Nah, man. My daughter cooking for herself.
Crazy. So on you, Blue.
Yo, y'all know me. It's Harlem Blue, making it do what it do, coming true, Blue. That's all I'm saying. Talking straight to you.
All right, Jesse Jackson.
Living in Cincinnati. Remember that talk show? WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yo, it's boy JP.
Baby.
Yeah. Your boy JP Justice, you know what it is each and every week. I got a lot of disappointing news this week, man, that I've been trying to actually overcome and bypass. Like I got a lot of disappointing news. This is the part of the business that I try to tell people. I try to be transparent in the good news, and I try to let people know about the bad news too. But I got quite a bit of disappointing news this week, man, and I'm just trying to keep my head moving forward, because this is the type of stuff, this is the beat down that this industry gives you, that I keep trying to tell people, are you sure you want this? You know what I'm saying? I submitted for like 3 comedy festivals, and I already told y'all what the lady said last week. The lady told me last week I'm super ethnic and she can't really use me, blah blah blah. Then this week 3 of the comedy festivals that I submitted to, all 3 of them told me no. Then I went down to the Comedy Cellar to go meet the lady, to go shake her hand and all that kind of stuff. She was basically like real dismissive. And then later on, when I met the comics that was sitting at the table with her, one of the comics was like, "Hey man, it ain't the last room. You can always work other rooms." So it didn't sound good. You know what I'm saying? So with all this disappointing stuff, man, this is the type of stuff that I try to tell people. Are you ready for this? Like, is this what you want? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly,
hey Jay, can any of this be tied into that missed flight to LA?
No.
Okay.
But let me finish my statement though.
My bad.
But what I this is the type of stuff that I try to explain to people. Is this what you really want, man? Like this is emotionally, spiritually, like it can break people. You know what I'm saying? The constant rejects, the constant no's, and all that kind of stuff is like I gotta right now lean on something that I love just to keep me up afloat. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, yo, Jay, there's something coming in ahead. You know, and people try to hit you with those cliches. Oh, that wasn't meant for you, or blah 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 for you, and you know, God got something else for you, and blah blah blah. No, man, this shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? This shit hurts right now. This shit hurts. Like everything I submitted for, everything I was looking forward to said no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some people they try to get religious on you. You know, they'll say something like, "Oh, that was God's setup for the come up," something like that. Or
there's a lot of them little sayings, bro. There's a lot of little sayings.
Yeah. But I've been there. You know, not industry wise, but with something else. And I had somebody say that to me, but sometimes you just be like, "Shut the fuck up, man!" Like, just listen to me, man.
Yo, Black, say it again, man.
You be like, "Shut the fuck up," because that shit don't help. You know, just let me vent, and you know, because sometimes that's all I need is an ear anyway. Yeah.
Yo, where do you go when you want to vent?
Shit. Sometimes I get on here. You know what I mean? Like Buzz was saying, you know, my energy was a little different last week. Well, you know, probably because, you know, we go through stuff, and then, you know, we still got to go through our days. We still got to go to work and stuff like that. So my energy may have been a little different because things I was going through. So it's
how are men supposed to unpack? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know.
And that's for all of us. How are men supposed to unpack?
As a person that's understanding what saying, because of the comedy situation, understanding what you're going through, and then also, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, just going through things that I've gone through in my life and having to take different things and and deal with them. Meditation is it's a real it's a real, how should I say, godsend in my world. Also working out, meditation. And let me tell you, man, when I came back into the game on a serious level, because I never got off stage, even when I moved from New York to Seattle, I never really got off stage. But when I said, "Oh, I'm quitting my job. I'm taking this shit all the way serious again," and I'm making strides and everything, but I'm hitting walls just like you're hitting walls. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? I'm blowing, it's like one thing you're like, oh, okay, I know I ripped that stage. I know what that was. But then, okay, you're not going to let me get in this club, or you're not going to let me do this. And how should I say, after a while, I figured out, especially in today's time, you can't depend on these clubs. They're just going to break your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you get something, you get it. But if they don't give you nothing, you can't even be mad at them. You don't own it. It's not your name on the door or the lease. And you're living in a time, you've been blessed enough to live in a time where, I remember coming into the business and having to go to the clubs, and now you don't really have to. You could do something different.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other avenues and stuff like that. I don't know about y'all, man.
It's too many examples of cats that didn't go through the clubs, you know what I'm saying, that, use social media and created their own platforms. And then on top of that, when they got, big enough on their platforms, enough following, they didn't they rented out the club. Like, you don't have to let me on doing your regular night. I'll rent out the club and I'll do my own fucking show. And sell this bitch out. I don't even need keep your Saturday, okay? And I watched them do it. So it's like, okay, am I going to get mad because these motherfuckers don't let me in the door? You know what I'm saying? Or am I going to change my situation?
Yeah. What was you going to say, Blackworks?
But I was going to add something. He was talking about meditation and spirituality and stuff like that. Two things. I just learned that you can't dwell. Like whatever serves you, you just got to get rid of. You know what I mean? If it's up here, remember meditation is quiet in the mind, and you have to realize that whatever doesn't serve you it's not worth dwelling on. You know what I mean? Also, me coming up over 50, I don't know. I keep mentioning this. I just feel like whatever I have to say to anybody, I'm just gonna say it, man. At this stage of the game, at this stage of my life, because I feel like, man, I've been a good soldier for all these years. I've been punching the clock and I've been doing all this stuff, and just now, I just feel like I'm gonna say, whatever I'm gonna say, and we just gonna deal with that. And that's just the way I feel right now.
I tried the meditation route last week. I think when we talked about it, I tried it.
Right.
And it's not just about sitting there being quiet. It's about quieting the voices in my head. And
the mind, yes.
I was really trying.
Yes.
I reached the point where I can stop talking to myself, but I couldn't maintain there. So that to me was a challenge. Like, okay, this is what I have to work on.
That's how we started, bro. That's how we started.
Yeah.
I went through the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The exact same thing.
Hey, Hamburger, let me know if you can hear me.
You get better at it.
Yeah.
I started when I realized when I started meditation that, okay, you keep on letting that shit in. You keep on making a mistake. Like you'll be good for a few minutes, a couple of minutes, but you start letting that shit in, them voices, them words. I started focusing on the sounds, like the sounds of nature, even the plane going by, to like say, it's just you.
White noise helps.
Yeah. It's just you here. It's just you and the air, and no, it can't anything like bills, the comedy world. None of that shit can come in when I'm meditating. You can't come in. Hey, Lorraine.
Okay, he addressed Lorraine personally. He was like, "Hey, Lorraine, I ain't mad at you, goddamn." She throws the blue hearts all the time. How do you unpack, Caesar?
Again, unpack. I fast. I remove physically and emotionally the stresses from my body, my mind, and like I think someone said about affirmations. And Black Word also said, "What doesn't serve you, get rid of it." And those are the things that I use, And I pray. I can't. I have to say this, man, because I'm a very spiritual person. I pray a lot, and I trust in God. And I believe if you move forward, do what you need to do, other opportunities will open up. They say one door closes, another one opens.
See you later.
Right.
Facts.
Buzz,
what up?
How you unpack, bro? I get the Vaseline. I sit down by the computer. I put a XNXXX and XX.
Nah, because that's not the decorum. And today is Sunday, not Thursday night. So, and I'm gonna keep reminding y'all of that as y'all do anyway. How I unpack.
What did that have to do with Thursday night? What's Thursday night anyway?
Because Thursday night used to be the unplugged night. So once you start
unplugged night.
Unplugged. What was the poetry and
was
all
Wednesday.
language
that was
was on
Wednesday night. That was Wednesday night.
Whatever night it was, man.
That has nothing to do with today, bro. If I just make
if
I do a simple joke about blah blah blah, that ain't
nah. Today is
all right. That's where you at today.
Anyway, nah. Listen to me. So like I don't think I know how to unpack. Be quite honest. I think I know how to spill, if that makes sense. I think I know how to spill. And in spilling, when I get on the phone, like I'm very reserved in my conversation, but sometimes that reservation doesn't always, and like I was telling you earlier, we was talking earlier, and then I even took it to Facebook where, I needed a couple of people to chime in on something, whatever, because I just I look for opinions and stuff like that. But I'm very careful to where I when I have conversations to clear my mind on something, I want to be careful. Like I might talk to you on a Monday, and I might talk to Blue on a Tuesday, and I might talk to Caesar on a Wednesday, Black Words on a Thursday, so on. But to have a repetitive conversation, or not even repetitive, but to just bring the same person different situations, at some point, I think, and that's what I was saying to you earlier, I think I have to be careful that I'm not dumping, you know what I mean? Because now I'm giving the person my stuff, and I'm getting off the phone, and now they all, you know what I mean? So
you'd be surprised.
But I don't think
you'd be surprised how much I read this post, and this really woke me up. You'd be surprised how much people really don't care about the things that you say to them. But I say that to say this: if today you're telling me that your shoulder hurt, and all you keep doing is telling me your shoulder hurt, and then after a while you feel like you keep dumping this problem, and you get off the phone with me from telling me that. If my shoulder ain't hurting, none of that is weighing on me. In other words, if the conversation is about relationships with girls or relationships with your children, and it doesn't apply to me right then, it's not a dump. People will tell you.
That's a bad. Hold on. A shoulder hurting is a bad example. Energy transference is real. I really feel like the transfer of energy is real. So sometimes, and this isn't specific to you, Jay. This is in general. Like I just,
trust me, I'm not taking it personal.
no. Throughout the week, I came to several realizations with, myself and my own personal shit. Like I have to stop creating so much chaos. I have to take a stance. I gotta stop looking for the problem and start looking at me as the problem. I'm 46 years old. You know what I mean? I don't look it, thank God. You know what I mean? I could pass for, whatever I could pass for, right? But at the end of the day, as we approach these milestone ages, if we not doing anything to better ourselves along the way, and we just light matches and burning bridges. And I'm not saying that's what I did. I'm just using analogies. If we just light matches and burning bridges and pouring gasoline and setting fires and blah, 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 it's going to catch up. And I'm at the point now where, I'm trying to get to a place where my head can just be clear certain things. Excuse me.
Dope. We had a talk, and I was explaining that it's easier for people to point outward. It's easier for people to point outward. That's the problem in my life. That external thing is the problem in my life. That external thing is that's so easy to do, as opposed to looking within yourself, saying, "Well, why can't I overcome this thing?" You know what I'm saying? Why
Absolutely.
I can't overcome this? Like, what do I need to do to overcome this? And that's the hard part. Like people take the easy route all the time. Well, he's the reason why I can't get over here. She's the reason why I can't get in there. Well, and in my case, are you prepared for that kind of work like that? Are you prepared? Are you really set
most people
for that
not.
kind of stuff? Right.
Most people not. I'll hear some people say, two wrongs don't make a right, but nobody is willing to admit what they added to whatever it was that became the problem. You know what I mean? Everybody usually thinks they're, like they're mistake free. You know what I mean? So it's like, woo. Not to go here. I didn't mean, but maybe it'll be a good segue. But I noticed that in my marriage with my ex-wife, that there may have been a problem, and I would own up to certain aspects of the problem or what I did to it. But it just seemed like with her, she never owned up to anything. You know what I mean? It's like everything, every aspect, everything was always my fault. So, people like that, you got to get away from.
Toxic relationship.
I needed to hear that word. I needed to hear that. Now, I mean, Blue, I don't want to make it about any one specific thing, right? Because I share my stuff with y'all. That's neither here nor there. I don't want to make it about, this is a very general thing. And so actually, Jay, when you come back to, how was the week for you guys? I came to several realizations over the weekend. I mean, over the course of a week, I have to understand my role, right? I have to understand my role. I have to be willing to accept. And this is so like, this is a meme at this point, but it's the truth, right? I have to be willing to accept the shit that I can't change. I think I get caught up in trying to change shit that's not, you know what I mean? Like I get caught up in trying to change certain shit like perceptions and things like that, right? But yeah, I don't know how to unpack, man. I spill. Like I'm spilling right now. Look, like we on me. Everybody else had like 3 minutes. We've been on me like 7. Come on.
I mean, it's a good topic. It definitely,
absolutely,
it definitely speaks to our relationships with both people and our personal relationships. Like Caesar and Blue. Hey, Blue, how long are you with Jermaine now?
20-something years.
Woo.
Like me, Caesar, and Blue, we got long-term relationships.
Yeah.
And you in Black Words, you losers. You ain't got. No, I'm only joking.
Everybody can't win, man. So
Nah, it's just that you find yourself hooking Penub in all the wrong places.
Yo,
You know,
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Because a lot of it is in who we pick. I kind of know where I went wrong, but I want to know, how did you guys know that y'all was picking the right ones? Like, how did you know? You know what I mean? Because
I'll be very honest with you, Black. I don't even know if to this day, I don't even know if I got the right one now. I just know that this one that I got, I just know that this one that I got supports me and rocks with me. There's a lot of things that I used to do, that I used to enjoy, that I don't do no more. And so sometimes I question myself, did I make the right choice, or was I being selfish before and now I'm being selfless? But it's a big like question, like but it feels good along the way.
Did you see, were there any signs, in the early years leading up, that would have told you that, that you would be feeling that you would possibly be going through what you're going through right now, feeling what you're feeling now? Like, were there any warning signs that you ignored?
That what?
Because I ignored them. Or were there any warning signs? Were there any red flags?
About what?
About anything. Whereas you feel like, like you said, you still kind of. I'm trying not to get too personal.
No, please, by all means.
But you say, like, sometimes you feel like you're still, like, you're not sure. You know what I mean? But
okay, that's the selfish part of me. Because before I used to do so much more carefree things. Let me give you an example. How I stay out at night, how I drink and party, how I fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. I used to do such carefree things that I don't do now. That I say to myself, is it selfish for me to still want those things, or am I supposed to be learning from those and where I'm at now? Where I'm supposed to be at, like how come I'm not out there still wilding and fucking the way I used to? How come I'm not out there drinking and partying and not coming home the way I used to? Why am I
50 years old?
No. Hey, I'm like,
what?
I mean, listen, wait.
I wasn't going to say it. I really was holding back. I wasn't going to say it.
No, hold it.
And I'm not trying to,
he doesn't want to accept that he's getting older.
But that's, I mean, what? Like, that's like, when Claire used to try to keep Bill from Cliff, when Claire used to try to keep Cliff from eating the hoagies, like you're old, man.
So let me ask you this question. Because if I wasn't married, doing those things doesn't fit into being 50.
You'd be the old head at the club, yo. Like, unless you found the space where this is where the old heads hang out.
Okay, so watch this. What if I'm at an age appropriate club, right, and I'm still doing that thing?
Okay.
It's not old. It's maturity.
There's nothing wrong with
it. But it's a little different for you, Jay. It's a little different for you because I consider you an industry cat. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different for you, cats.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Now, me, I'm just, I'm a labor activist and shit like that, and I'm raising a teenage girl and everything like that. Yeah, that changes for me because one, I'm almost 50. Two, I need a nap before I go to the club. Shut up. And
need a nap.
You know what I'm saying? And and listen, it's also like this. Like when I meet new women, and I said this the other night, I'm like, listen, I'm almost 50. I got about, excuse my language, I got about 20, 25 years of good dick left. Let's not waste too much time. You know what I mean? Like, this is my attitude now. Like, do we have to really play the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go out there, like, we grow, like, do we have to court and do this shit like we in high school and stuff like that? It's like, listen, I'm 50, you 45, you in there and stuff like that. Like, do we still got to go through all this? Like, you know, I like you like me.
What Black Words just said. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got two things for what you just said, Black. Number one, at what point are you not keeping yourself out that cycle, right? That's number one.
Mm-hmm. Number
two, at what point, we all been in that place, right? At some point in our life, in our 20s. I'm assume everybody out in here hung out in their 20s. And we saw that one dude. It was always that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was always that one. His pants were expertly creased, right? The shirt was crisp, something. It was something like he seemed out of place. And then you seen him do the bus stop to a certain song or whatever dance that, you know what I mean? Like they had in his day, like he was in the club doing that dance. I'm not trying to pull a wop out with these young kids right now. I'm just, I'm not.
That's not the point. The point that's not the point I'm trying to make. Whether what your style of dance. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's no set rules saying that at 50 I can't do the dating
going out and enjoying
right the way I did when I was in 20s. The only thing that dictates that is if whether or not your body can do it. But if I'm in great physical shape at 50 and I choose to date the way I dated when I was in my 20s, is that wrong?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would say
absolutely.
Yes.
And the only thing I would say, I was probably.
Are you creating?
Only thing I would say, I was probably more reckless when I was young. I wouldn't be as reckless now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
But that's about the only difference. But listen, if I'm going to go out and enjoy myself, this little girl off to college in a year and a half. When she's off to college, as long as I'm paying that tuition, I'm holding up to my end of the bargain. I'm going to enjoy myself now because now is my time.
There you go. Now, what would you guys say? Ladies and gentlemen, we joined in by my man, Juan. Juan came in. We knew he was late, but we still love him anyway. What up, Juan? You heard the topic?
I was talking about guys dating in their 50s.
Yeah. You see Lorraine right here? Lorraine's starting trouble.
She looks like your pickle.
I mean, as far as like being old at that age, older, and you're dating and stuff in your 50s, and maybe you're a single guy. I mean, it depends on what type of fun you like to do. Like, it's cool, you're at that age. You want to go out there and have your fun and stuff. But nobody wants to be that old guy. Nobody wants to be that old guy at the club.
Black boys, I want to have sex.
that's fun to me. But go ahead.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. You don't want to be that old guy sitting in the club or whatever. All these young 20 somethings and stuff like that.
Listen.
To me, that's not a good look.
I do it in Belize. Why not? What's wrong with that? I go to Belize.
You're in a different area. That's a different area. I'm talking about America. That's my here.
Hey, it's a lot of fun.
What I'm saying is, okay? You know who makes it wrong? Other people that are looking in on the situation.
Society,
right? Society. Yeah. So watch this. So if I can hang with the best of them, and I can still do what I want to do with the best of them, I don't.
When you say the best of them, what's the best of them?
Whatever age I'm out there partying with. If I'm partying with 50s, 40s, 30s, or even if I'm out there with the 20-year-olds and I'm partying, why not?
Man, you can do that, Jay. That's what you want to do.
Hold. Let me tell you. I was gonna say, you know what? Last time I was in the club was probably 10 years ago. I called myself trying to get back into the dating scene because at that time I was divorced, freshly divorced. I was in my 30s. I thought, man, it's gonna be on and popping for me. I went in that club. I was like, nah, man, this shit ain't for me. And
hold on, right over here, Mrs. Madam Butterfly says, you look like a perv, and that's not wrong. What? You look like a perv. It's not wrong. Young folks don't take to old people seriously. So watch this. These are all the things you're not telling me.
Yeah, she ain't listening. I don't even know why you even bothered touching on that comment because she's not listening.
What I'm trying to say is, okay, that's everybody else looking in, talking about how I look or how I blah blah blah. But I feel like I can rock, and if physically I can feel like I can rock, then why can't I?
That's fine.
No.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Yeah, that's you.
Now watch
That's
this. Now watch this. Oh, you look like a perv. Oh, you in here with these 20-year-olds. Oh, you in here, blah, blah, blah. That's not my setback.
No,
that's your setback.
That's right. That's somebody that's mad.
Matter.
That's somebody that's mad that they look 50,
right?
Or that they can't hang.
I think there's a stigma attached to being the old. Like that's literally a saying. Nobody wants to be the old dude in the club. Like that's literally a saying. Like nobody wants to be the old dude in the club. So I mean, for your question though, you fixed it though, because you definitely said if I was in an age appropriate spot. Now, if you want to go to where the Migos is playing and if you want to do that, that's you, bro. Like by all means, have it. But for me, and I think it's all about how you think, man. You have to know what you're looking for. You see how Black Word said, "I want to have sex."
No, I think Caesar said it. I think Caesar said it the best. He said it about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. He said maturity. It doesn't have nothing to do with else but your maturity. Like if your maturity level ain't there, then your maturity level ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And then watch this, fellas. We've all been in relationships, and I think somebody else in here said this already. We already know we've been there already, so we don't want to go back. Like I got a friend. I don't want to say his name. He's my age, I think a year older than me. This fool went and got a 20-year-old girl pregnant.
No.
Wow.
I can't even compliment this dude, B. I can't even compliment this guy. Because he totally hit the reset button on all the problems that you had.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
You have literally hit the reset button and all that 20-year-old problems that you had. At 50, to have it again.
Hard-headed.
My cousin James did that.
I feel like this. Not to cut you off. Why would walk around with a loaded gun? I know a lot of people don't feel the same way I do.
Yo.
But if I'm about to be 50, what am I walking around with a loaded gun for? I'm shooting blanks, baby. I'm shooting up the club, but it's all blanks.
Wait, whoa.
You gonna get a vasectomy?
Whoa. Yes, that's what I'm about to say.
Are you talking? Because when you say you're shooting blanks, that's a vasectomy.
I'm shooting blanks, yes.
You took
it. Why? I told you this. I told you this a couple years ago. I'm good.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
That's a mature
I agree with that. That's something I'm planning on doing my damn self.
I don't think that's natural.
Listen, you take,
this is me.
I hear you, but you take control back. You dig what I'm saying? Exactly. Like I don't know when or if I'm going to get married again. So, and I like younger women because older women most of them don't take good care of themselves. So,
hold it. Wait, hold it. The views expressed are black not the views of everybody else.
That was a paid political announcement. No.
Look how people are playing too. A lot of them don't look good. They look like
I don't listen. Most of them. I'm not saying all of them, but what I'm saying is this. B. Come on, you see them. Yo, listen. Who in New York City? You walk outside, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. I'll be up in that gym.
Black words.
Come on.
Black words. A young girl is gonna put it on you and give you that whip appeal, bro. And I'm telling you now,
not the kid.
Just see, and that's the thing, right? Like, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You have your expectations. But you don't know when you're going to fall for the okie doke. You don't even know if it's okie doke. That's the part that's hard about this shit, man. Like, I don't want to fall for the okie doke and give somebody too much time that didn't deserve it, man. Like,
I feel that.
Yeah,
I ain't had no babies no more. I'll tell you that shit, though.
Buzz.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Juan. Hold on. That's what I was going to say too, Black Words. But what happens now when it's not okie doke, you do got your feelings into it. Young girl ain't looking at you as a sugar daddy no more. She want.
No.
Listen.
I didn't know you taking it too far with the young girl. I didn't say that I like the
young girl. So
no. Don't y'all get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Telling me no.
I'm 49. I'm looking about
Black
40.
word.
You feel what I'm saying?
40,
Yeah.
35.
I don't
get
do
it. That's no. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey,
I didn't mean it like that.
Yourself. Do not play yourself, fellas. Don't sit up in here and act like this ain't Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. If y'all was at a club and a 23-year-old said she wanted to rock with you, you would rock with her. Let's not
definitely. I mean, if it's just
I've been in that situation, and
if it's just that.
If a 23-year-old wanted to rock with you for a period of time, you would rock with her. Let me tell you how I know this. Because we would brag about it. We would brag about it, fellas.
No, I wouldn't.
Yo, I'm knocking down this 23-year-old. I got this 24-year-old.
Dude, honestly, I would not.
Well, first, listen.
I even had a joke about this shit. I can't fuck with you if you.
Yeah.
Dude, if you still looking for basic skills and I'm fucking with you and I'm 50, what does that make me look like?
No.
Listen. It requires too much stamina. Number one, too much. I'm not like no.
Too much stamina for what?
I need something that when I poke that bladder, she gotta pee. You get up and go pee. You know what I mean? Like, and then we done. We done.
I'm done.
Let's go to sleep. I don't want,
sound too old to me. Sound too old.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. No.
Sound like grandma or something.
I love how
Look at this right here. Look at this right here.
What you gonna do on this show?
Look at this right here.
I switched the whole room.
Here go. Look.
Hey, that reminds me of that reminds me of a joke. What does an old woman taste like? Don't know. Depends.
Oh Lord,
Joke left a bad taste in my mouth. Man.
I just shot you. All right, here's the part where I say this is why I'm gonna be calling this out in this room all the time. So John O says, JP, you brag, not me. Please stop, because fellas, we have all except for Caesar and Juan, because I don't know them like that. We have all bragged to each other about who we banged out in the past.
Of course.
Stone Blue for a minute, and he told me about somebody he was fucking with back in the day. Me and Black Words kicked it back in the days. He told me who he was banging out. Me and Buzz talk, and Buzz tell me who he banging out. Don't keep it unreal in this room. This is not the Breakfast Club. Everything ain't a teachable moment. Yes, we do brag when we know it's some shit that we could brag about. And John O, you told me that's how I know who a couple of your girlfriends are. Me and you have talked I've known you since high school.
Blue. I'm gonna talk to you for a second, Blue. I'm looking at you. That's why I turned my head this way, Blue.
Yo, what are you talking
about?
This dude has a shit. Hold on, listen. I need y'all to understand what's going on here. And this dude has us sharing on our page, and then makes us snitch on ourselves. He brought us a conversation. If you don't remember, it was a few episodes ago. He brought us a conversation. He was like, "Yo, come on, tell us about like your exploits and how you used to handle your thing." And I'm like, "Hold on, nah, bro. Like, I'm not. No." And now he's saying that, "Oh yeah, we all done brag." No, we didn't. It was at your request. I'm not in here willingly.
Really don't brag about it.
I'm not. No.
Shit I've been in. I really don't brag about it. A matter of fact, one of the things, like I had an opportunity, and I brag more about saying no to this chick rather than stuff that I actually hit.
Listen. Look, y'all. Yeah. We beating around the bush. Look. Check this out. Y'all all know.
Check out Black Words, y'all.
Y'all know that there's 3 types of women that we date, right? Can
break it down.
Break it down.
Can y'all agree? Can everybody agree?
Break it down.
There's 3 types of women that men date, right? Okay.
I'm not willing to agree until I hear the 3 types.
There's one that there's one that you're just screwing. There's about 4 actually, but there's one that you're just screwing. There's a trophy, and then there's one that you take home to mama. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like,
what's the possible fault?
The possible fourth is like that homie love affair. You know what I mean? It's like y'all just got that understanding. Y'all good. Y'all always be good. You think I'm saying that's like that fourth one. You know what I mean? But it's like y'all know there's a couple of different women we date, and we date different women for different reasons. I don't particularly partake. I don't go out here looking for no girl in their 20s or whatever the case may be. Truth be told, it's kind of like to me. My daughter's 16, but I do have a stepdaughter that's 22, 23. So I couldn't really see me messing with something that damn young. Okay. But I said, sorry, because I see them on the comments and they're taking it there, and that's not what I meant. I meant a little younger than me, still frisky. You know what I mean?
Listen to me, bro. My oldest daughter is 31. If I wasn't married and I was out there dating, and I meet a 26-year-old.
31 is 31, though.
No, you didn't hear what I said. Watch this. If I meet a 24-year-old, I'm trying to bring the back of that wall out.
Hey,
you listen to me. And she wants to hang with me, and she wants to be around me and chill with me and be on my arm and all that kind of stuff. Yes. If it's someone that I'm enjoying time with at that moment, yes. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to go out and look for
try to marry her. Right.
I'm not even going to tell you I wouldn't.
You're going to enjoy the moment.
I'm not even going to tell you I wouldn't even marry her, because if I'm enjoying the moment and the moment takes me to marriage, then that's where it takes me. But what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to sit here and deliberately go, you know what? She's 24. I'm not going to do it. No, there's too many cases of men dating younger women because she dug him. That's a category in our little search engines.
Yeah, women do typically like older guys.
They do like older guys, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend. This is not Wake Up Breakfast Club. I hate when Charlamagne and them skip the truth because they want to have a teachable moment, and they both got caught with infidelity, so they don't want to look at reality situations. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about it from let's not get busted again. No, tell a goddamn truth, man. Tell the truth. So I'm not going out looking for one. But if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? What we was bringing that to?
That's a good segue into that other thing you want to talk about that I think Caesar brought up.
Right. We was definitely talking about but then that relationships. And that's the whole thing was about anyway. The whole thing was about relationships and what does it take to keep a good relationship? You know what I'm saying? First off, it takes someone who can comprehend. And what if a 24-year-old woman can comprehend what it is that you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like she don't know all 9 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. If she don't know, she don't remember the episode of Martin getting beat up by Tommy Hitman Hearns.
This is real.
I can't talk to her.
So much for saying that.
It's like I can't talk.
So look. What you doing all this hand movement? Watch it. She don't know the 9 members of the Wu-Tang, but she can help you move your business from point A to point B, and she understands business. So you're not going to date her because she don't know ODB.
At what point? Let me ask you a question. No, hold on. While he asked me, hold on. I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
At what point does it become? See that connection. Right, and this is me. I don't know how everybody else feels, but that connection is based on being able to have things in common. If I'm with somebody because they can take my business to the next level, at that point I'm using them, bro.
Okay, listen. Watch this. The way you going about saying it, you making it sound as if like because of the business. No. Watch this. You can have. Look what you can have in common. No. Look what you can have in common. You can have traveling in common. You can have the arts in common. You can have cooking in common. You can have fashion in common. You can have political views in common and how you want the world to be shaped. You can have that in common. You can have how you like to see children raised in common. Just because you don't have old television shows in common does not X the person out.
It
Let
starts and stops. Hold on,
I got this.
and
I got this. I got
y'all might think I'm bullshitting or whatever the case may be. It starts and stops at hip hop for me.
You got to
And then
stop being a
everything else-
superficial
and then
person. I think
everything
is
else
what
can
JP
come
is
on.
saying.
Here's what it is for me. It's about, you know, like you're saying, someone that you can relate to on a certain level. You can talk about certain things. You remember with certain things that happen in life, not even just with pop culture shit. I mean, just with life and how you've been moving and coming and going and stuff like that. Y'all can sit there and relate. You can talk to. Now, it's not saying that a younger woman might not be that at that mature level.
Teacher.
You know, it's not to say that a younger woman is going to be that mature level that can understand and can comprehend, or at least at the most listen. You know, but those are rarities type of people. For the most average, the average young woman that's out there, you know, they're not going to be related. They're not going to relate.
Watch this, Juan. I'm not saying that the average is high. I'm just sitting here saying, stop saying like the possibility is zero. You know what I'm saying?
I mean that's fine. I mean that's fair.
It's not that the possibility is zero. It's just it has a grown man out there.
You can teach her the things you like.
For these older brothers here.
Thanks, Denise. I was gonna say that too.
If I was to be single, I don't see myself trying to be with a younger chick, or even and it might be a closed-minded way of thinking, but I just think I have my preferences, and as an older person, I wouldn't.
Yes,
I wouldn't.
Totally understand.
That's what it's about.
Like there's older men that love dating younger women. There's older women that love dating younger men.
Right.
For myself, I feel like I need somebody, especially at an older age,
once again,
be like right here with me.
So watch this. Once again, like I said, I'm not saying that the chances are high. Let's not say that they're zero. And
but it's not impossible. Yeah,
right. It's not impossible.
Right.
And it's common. But now it's about the relationship that you have, and like can you sustain a relationship? A lot of times older men like younger girls because they don't have to put in the type of responsibility that they have to put in with an older woman, because the older woman basically knows what she wants. You know,
another thing too is maybe they might not have had kids, and they need a younger woman, and they need somebody to bring about their legacy.
Hey yo, you in blue? What the fuck is up with you in black today, yo? The views expressed.
I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's how some guys be thinking. Look, they need a younger girl, somebody that they know can push out a baby or two out because they ready to have kids, and they want to, they want something to leave behind, a legacy or something, and they need a child for that. You're not gonna go to an older woman that's going through menopause to get that. No.
I'm looking for women with menopause. Shit, no, I was like,
he said the older man didn't work for her.
Hysterectomy. No, let's go.
Listen, all right. So let's have a moment of transparency.
Mm-hmm.
I dated somebody 10 years younger than me at one point, and the motherfucker called me grandpa because I wouldn't allow Migos to be played in my car. And I'm being real with you, right?
Let's put it out.
Like, no, I'm good. We can do. Hold on. We can do today's R&B. We can do my hip, all that, but I like what I like, and I will not allow you to change my view. JP been trying to get me to anybody in here that knows me knows I don't do, like, I am a hip hop purist, and I don't want the conversation to go into hip hop just yet, but whatever, right? I'm a hip hop purist, so it's certain things that my mind can't tolerate. I could listen to it real quick. My daughters have put me on to certain songs that I actually like, right? But all day repetitive, and I know I sound old, right? Whatever. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. So I got called grandpa because of it, and now I know. So when you say there's zero chance, I'm telling you there is zero chance, because I don't want to be put into a position where I have to either accept your likes and you accept mine, right? Like, and that's fine. But sometimes you may not like the things that I like, and I don't want to be in that. I need, but part of that goes like in knowing what you're looking for. At this age, you should already have what you're looking for in mind. Black words, not to keep putting him out there, right? But he was very blunt sex. And he shook his head, right?
Listen.
Like, boom.
Listen, I like a woman who still enjoys it, who gets ready for it. When I come home, she got something special on. You dig what I'm saying? You know, I still like sneaking it somewhere where we ain't supposed to do it. Hey, yo, I'm still living life, man. You know what I mean? And
so Black Words wants a Jaheim video, y'all, just to be clear. Black Words wants to live a Jaheim video. But listen, no. And I make a joke, whatever, but I get that, right? You know what you want. For me, the choice is clear, man. I just don't want to die lonely. Hey, listen, so I look for different things.
Madam Butterfly says, hey, Grandpa, if you get with a young girl, you're going to have to listen to some Pop Smoke all day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, yo, let's block her because that's the second ignorant thing she said.
Oh, Lord.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, so listen, I've been driving Uber all week because I didn't have no gigs, so I've been in the car. So yesterday, last night, Saturday night, was a popping night here in the city. So I was going around picking up a lot of college kids, and I picked up from some concert in Brooklyn. And they said, you know, they go into Manhattan from Brooklyn. So they go, can we put our music on? And at first I wanted to say, oh, hell no. But I wanted that 5 stars, right? So I said, go ahead, man. These mother suckers play Pop Smoke the whole way back.
Every song sound the same.
Like 15 minutes. And this wasn't even a long time. It was just 15 minutes. I was going, when do these kids get out of this car? God damn it! So I'm not saying I don't understand. Right. I'm just not leaving it. I'm just not leaving the zero. What up, Rodney Perry in the building? So your interview with Pierre. Shout out to my man, Mr. Rodney Perry. All right. So what does it take to have a great relationship, then, fellas?
What does it have to take a great relationship? One thing is for me, you know, I think is you got to be comfortable in yourself. You know, comfortable who you are and what you want and what your expectations is and what you're looking for. Because a lot of times we guys jump into relationships
that appears to be a blue, but that's not it, man.
But you know, you gotta know who you are. You know, you gotta be comfortable with yourself. You gotta know what you want and what it is that inside of you and which that expectations of the next person. Because if you don't know who you are and you're not stable in your mind and your mindset of what you're trying to get, then you can't find it in trying to find it in somebody else. It's not gonna work out. And you go, and another thing I say is no expectations. I mean, look at everybody from a fresh start. The minute you start putting too much expectations, you expect this to happen, you expect that to happen, and then it don't happen. You just setting your mind up for failure. You know, just see how things roll out. Things start going good. Hey, that's cool. You know.
Yeah, you know what I look for on a real like.
Is that Doja Cat you showing?
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Who is that? Doja Cat?
His mic is off. Your mic's off, Blue.
And his wife ain't home. You better stop playing.
No.
That ain't even his wife.
I would show this to her too. Listen, I'm just saying there's a lot of things said about older women looking a certain way. This is on a website with only older people. This chick is over 50. This chick is 50 plus.
Okay, now watch this. Do me a favor, Blue. Do me a favor. Line up 10 women over 50 that look like that.
Line up 10?
Yeah, give me 10.
Do they have to be regular chicks?
No. What I'm saying is this is what I hate. This is what I don't like when older women say this. And don't get it wrong. And Madam Butterfly, it wasn't Blue that said it. It was Ike Buzz. She said she's gonna come to Ike Buzz show and throw tomatoes at him. And when you find that show, let me know so we can post it.
Exactly. They're not gonna let you in the nursing home because that's the only place I deliver my shit.
Oh my God.
So here's my thing with that. Women, older women, listen to me. I know. Yes, you do look fine. Yes, you do look great. Yes, you are holding on. Yes, time has preserved you. But let's not sit here and be not real. Let's not sit here and be not real about the situation. I look better. There's some you in a room full of those though. So you in a room full of those. I'm talking about on the average. So if you're in a room if you're in a room where there's nothing but fine,
Halle Berry,
right.
Angela Bassett,
right? But those are women that their lives are dependent on them being
How they look. Yes.
I'm talking about average, everyday women, and don't get it twisted. I'm not saying
the women on here, average, everyday women. They're not celebrities.
but I'm saying though, that's a room full of them. That's a room where they come and show off their age and all that.
Yeah,
kind
they
of stuff.
come there. They come there to dress up.
But hold on. Let's just understand something. I was asked to show 10 women. All right. It didn't matter if I find them all in one box. That's even fucking better.
But Blue.
Blue, no.
Those are all exceptions.
Because that's the smallest.
Those are exceptions, not the rule.
Right. The exception does not change the rule.
Thank you.
Yes, they're on a website, but check this out. They come all over.
But those chicks are scattered out. So those chicks are amongst 40 women that don't look like that.
Oh, look, check this out. If you want to talk about the numbers of people that look a certain way.
No. What I'm trying to say is this. This is what I'm trying to say. We agree. Yes, ladies, you do look fine, but stop, older women, stop leaving your self-esteem in the hands of a younger. I look better than these younger women. A lot of these younger women don't even look. I can point out that average younger women that have better bodies than the average old women is higher. So don't even play in that category. Leave that category alone. Let that go, man.
Somebody's echoing.
Yeah.
You look great for 45, 50. You look great. You know what I'm saying?
But it does change. So.
But it does change, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But
Blue
then they're on the other,
Black Word.
But they're now
he
on the
wants
other
you to know
side.
where it's at.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Black Word. Jamaica will go back and forth about they on Black Word. You better look at that. Look at the where's it at?
Okay.
Look at
Okay. Send it to me in the chat. Send it to me in the chat.
Hold on. I do understand Jay's point about that though. It's a small scope, Blue. And they are specifically on there.
It's a small scope when it comes to us. We don't all look the way we did when we were 20 as men. So it's a small scope when it comes to us.
Okay. So just because everybody over
here ain't in the gym.
But at what point do we realize that that's a facade, Blue? It's a facade.
What's a facade?
So all the surgeries and stuff, the filters.
Well, not even that.
Them filters,
just the fact of meeting somebody on the internet, first of all, right? That's a facade because they not even you meeting a representative. You're not even meeting a real person. The real person doesn't show up until you hit them with that black words. I'm gonna call them the black words because we know what black words are showing up for. And until you hit them with that black words, the real person don't even show up. It's a representative.
Yo, check this out. I was on a dating site once, right? And I went to a restaurant, right?
Yo, it's going real bad.
Yeah. Somebody has a show on. Somebody has a show on at the same time. They're watching it and on the air.
No.
Nah.
But anyway, I went to a restaurant. All my pictures are fairly new. Okay. I went to this restaurant. Oh my God. When I saw it, I didn't even recognize her. And when she said she was hot, I wanted to punch her in her face. I swear to God that she wasted my time. And I drove 35 minutes to get there. And it was just like, oh my God. It's like, you lying. You starting out with a lie. You know what I mean?
What they say, you know how they go. They go, I just want you to see I want you to like me for who I am on the inside. Well, yeah, you will lie on the inside.
The real me. This the real me, boo. Like, what? Hold on. You ain't even feel like the whole you went on the day. Like, nah, gee.
Listen, you know what? Besides all of that, man, like, I really just want somebody who's down to earth. You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm not, like I said, I'm kind of enjoying my single life and being in my new space right now. So I'm not really looking to settle down right now. But what I'm saying is when I do, all I really want is for a chick to be real and to be down to earth, not assuming, considerate, you know what I mean? Feminine and like to have fun, man. And it's like, That's really, I really don't ask for a lot. As a matter of fact, I don't think men in general really ask for a lot. We're really
You don't think pussy is a lot?
creatures. You know what I mean? Huh?
You don't think pussy is a lot?
No, that's an even exchange. What? Because you have sex with me, you figure you doing me a favor? Yeah.
Hey, yo, he said,
don't go there with me.
He said, "What's a little bit of pussy? A little bit of pussy? Come on, you can let that go at 4:30. What are you talking about?" Yo, I think men are simplistic creatures, and I don't think we don't ask for a lot as in meaning of abundance, but I think what we asked of is a lot. To us, sex is just sex.
Listen, let's exclude sex. Let's take sex out of the equation. What do you want? What do you want? What do we really ask for? Most guys, we don't ask for a whole lot.
Peace and quiet.
Think about it.
I was about to say
Peace. We want a woman who can be our peace. That's it. That's really all we want. And support us. That's it. Come on. We don't ask for a lot.
Drop bombs on that, please.
Buy me anything. You know what I mean? Like hook me up on my birthday and Christmas and stuff like this. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Why do women always take, whenever they can, they take those jabs at us? Why do they always do that? And the second we take a jab back at them, they like this. We was only paying this, yeah. Shonda said that his Shonda, and big shout out to our girl Shonda, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, if y'all don't know Shonda, she joins us on Wednesday whenever we plan to start it up again on adulting.
Nasty night. Nasty night. Right.
Adulting and erotic poetry.
I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I was just gonna make sure I probably
want to call it nasty night because
I'm going to call it adulting and erotic poetry, and she's one of our hosts. And she says it's not an even exchange because women usually get shortchanged when it comes to, you know.
Hey, Shonda.
Shonda gets shortchanged.
Shortchanged.
Shonda gets shortchanged.
Yeah.
I get mine.
Oh, whoa,
Caesar,
whoa, Caesar. What was that, Caesar?
I think she's speaking from her own experience. Shonda gets shortchanged a lot.
Okay,
that's what.
Look, see, you didn't hear the aggression on Caesar just now. He like, you crazy shit.
Can't speak for every.
I was referring to her height myself.
What's that? Whoa, why are we bringing me up? Why are we bringing me up?
Caesar was like, shit.
Oh, y'all funny. Okay, I get it. No, I ain't worried. No. They always like to get mad and talk weird like that. Like it's all good. Like,
look, women.
To answer the question about the left alone part, let me answer that question about the left alone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We want to be left alone, but we don't want to be left alone. Here's what I mean by that. It's it's like give us some peace a little bit or whatever, but don't leave us. Don't leave us physically. We want you to be with us. We want you to come along on this ride with life with us. Right. But just at certain times, just give us our peace a little bit. Don't get us to the point where we feel aggravated where we don't want to come home.
Right.
We don't
and we sitting there watching the football game, like either sit down and enjoy the football game with us or leave us be, make me a ham sandwich or something like that and leave me be. But it's still
Black Boys, what are you on today, bro?
Yeah, some good young women.
Yeah.
Feeling youthful.
But listen, come on. Your woman, a good woman is nurturing. Okay, you're sitting there, watching the game or something like that. Listen, that's a great thing. She make you a little something here, a little something to eat while you watching the game, and she go on and I don't know, get her nails done, and she gonna do what she want to do. That's a good woman right there.
So are you saying that men want to be pampered?
Nurtured, not pampered.
Nurtured, not pampered.
Nurtured, yeah.
There's a difference.
You don't have to pamper me. It's nurtured. That's all. You know what I mean?
What's the difference?
Because nurtured is that you're making sure that the person is all right. Women want pampering. I'm not gonna say all.
Yeah, I was gonna disagree.
You have to put a zipper on this motherfucker today. Yeah. Boy. This motherfucker today is in there.
I think everyone individually has their own needs, so everyone, you can't speak for everybody and generalize men and women. I think that's one of the problems. You know, everybody has the own thing they're looking for. You know, I think that's where I think when you get in a relationship, the man needs to know what he's looking for. The woman needs to know what they're looking for, and they need to learn each other.
Yeah.
You know.
Who remembers my 90-day rule and how I got shot down because I wanted to wait 90 days to get to know somebody?
I remember that. Right. Whatever happened with that?
Yo, I'll see y'all later. Ike Buzz signing off.
Yo. Don't do that.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
But yo,
So wait.
You just said something that you just said
You was
something
trying
that
to
I
do
wanted
90
to touch.
days before you hit it? That's Steve Harvey shit?
Nah, it just seemed like something different. Like, yo, you know what? And the advice I took, now hold on. Because not for nothing, black words is good, but then black words ain't good, right? Now hold on. And I don't want to get too far into the situation.
Wait.
But I brought on a Sunday like, yo, I said, hey man, you know, I just met somebody, well, and I wanna wait to get to know the person, right? I'm tired, and these were definitely my words. I don't know if we can find it, but these were definitely my words. I said I'm tired of striking out, and I just wanna genuinely meet somebody, understand who they are, and not meet their representatives. And that is the facade a motherfucker brings the first couple of dates. Now, I was about maybe 2.5 months in when I brought this to y'all, and black words. It was black words, and
What I do?
it might have been John O. And it might have been Kim. Said, hey man, you can't hold that back. If she want that, get that to her. Cool as shit. That's how y'all said it. And I said, oh man, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm approaching this the wrong day.
Okay, hold on.
I think
Madam Butterfly says men should be catered for. Men should be cared for, catered to, and pampered by their women. Whoever wants to be nurtured is looking for someone to be their damn mother.
Nah, that's not what I want. I don't need that.
That's not
what I want. And how you gonna tell me and you ain't a man? But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
I don't even know who Mrs. Madam Butterfly is, but y'all gonna stop smacking my girl over there. Is on Instagram being
we just asked about. You said you was gonna touch on something. I said,
whoa.
So you said like, and you said like we want to be alone. We don't want to be alone, but we want to be left alone. No, I disagree because you know what? That's our complaint with women. You know what I mean? Like we don't know what it is. Like, what is it? Like sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold. You want a blanket, but you don't want a blanket. Leave me alone, but don't go too far. Blah blah. Like, so I disagree with that part. I think for the most part, if you are upfront and you allow your needs to be right there, like once again, black words, sex, right? And that's gonna be a constant thing because that man knows what he wants, right?
Are women?
There is no mistake in that. There's no mistake in that. But to kind of wrap up in the whole everything you guys are saying, if I was to take a little bit of everything, there is a gray area that I want to operate in. Everything ain't so black and white. You know what I mean? There's a gray area that I want to operate in where you understand me, I understand you. We understand what this is, right? Boom. Now, if I'm feeling you and you feeling me, let's take it to another level. But let's go at a certain pace, right? I'm not 20 no more. I don't have time to swing and miss. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to swing and miss. I don't want to swing and miss.
Let me ask you,
I want to hit the home run. Go ahead.
In that pacing, taking your time,
Who dog is it?
Is in that pacing that you're talking about? Is she fucking?
Remember, now hold on.
No,
Let me go back to my original thing with the 90 days. What I told you guys was for 90 days, at the end of 90 days, if I'm not feeling you, that gives me space to meet and greet 4 people a year. 4 people a year where I could get to know somebody instead of investing time in the wrong person.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this now. You did the 90 days with one person.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened. You're on the 90 day now with the second person.
Well, no. Same person, and I disagree. Something did happen, but I'm not bringing that here.
So you saying it gives you a chance to meet 4 people a year, right?
Yeah, that was my original thought on the 90-day process.
Each one you're giving them a 90-day treatment, right? So you meet the first one, January, and nothing, and you do the 90 days, and now you're at the end of March, nothing happens. The beginning of April, you meet a new chick. You do the 90 days, whatever the 3 months, May, nothing. You meet the third chick, top of June, boom, 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 September, nothing. Now you've gone a whole year without fucking.
Swinging and missing. Well, actually, no, because
here's the bullshit. Here's the bullshit, fellas.
See, you set me up for that question, though. Like, how would you set me up for that? Like, no, absolutely not. I know myself very well.
Oh my God, Madam Butterfly. Madam Butterfly wants my address because she wants to send you guys pacifiers.
Wow.
Hey, yo, man, delete that shit, man. Like, get out of here, man. You wild.
I'm speaking on this right here. I got this. See, the way women are guarded with their sex, men are guarded with their emotions. So when women do that,
break it down. Come back. Say it again.
The way women are guarded with their sex, men are guarded like that with their emotions. So when a guy comes up and he wants to speak his emotions and speaks about what he wants and what he wants to do, don't belittle him. That's a mistake to do that. That's a huge mistake to do that. Because the guy's coming to you, he's breaking it down to you and tell you. Because most of the time, guys is
telling you what I want.
We're sitting there, we sew it, we hold it down. We supposed to be the rock. But when we coming down, we want to break our emotions down to somebody. That means we actually care for you. We love you. We want you to listen to us. Take in what we saying and how we feel.
That goes to this topic now. I love that, Juan. Thank you. Drop bars for my man Juan. That what you just did right there, Juan, was beautifully. You wasn't even here for the first 20 minutes when we talked about stop pointing outward and pointing inward.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just said we're telling you what we want. If we're allowing you into our emotional space like that, that's love, because we guard our emotions. Men guard their emotions because we don't know how to divvy it out. I'm using the wrong terms. Like we don't know how to like let our feelings go without getting hurt or without hurting somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we guard our emotions.
Think about. I know every guy probably had this moment come up in their life. Think about the first girl that you liked or whatever back in high school or junior high or something like that. You really, really liked her. And then you call yourself being brave to her, like, yo, yeah, I want to get with you. And then she shot you down. Every guy's probably had that moment in their life more than once. And that's where it starts.
Okay, so here we go. And look, y'all guys gonna get mad again. So Madam Butterfly says, please let Juan speak. He speaks so eloquently. Delete the rest of them.
That's messed up.
Wow.
Spell eloquent. No.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So do we guard our feelings, fellas? And why do we do it?
I'll take it. And this is personal. Y'all making real general statements for like all dudes and shit, right? Like I'm not gonna do that. If I get to a space with you where I'm even able to talk to you, that means I put you through some shit. Like you jump through some hoops to even get there. You know what I mean? Like not that everything is a test, but maybe in hindsight, I seen something that you did, or whatever the case may be, and it struck a nerve and it stayed with me, and it hit a certain note. But you know, you have to. I feel like, and I'm not saying you have to go through the fire, right? Like, but you have to show me that you even the type of person that can hold what it is that I want to tell you or what I want to talk to you about. I have been in relationships with talkers, right? Yip yip yap yap yip yip yap yap yip yip yap yap all day to whoever, right? Why in the fuck would I want to tell you anything about what's going on with me, my family, or anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of fear of knowing that you would give that to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to show me that you're able to, in confidence, you know what I mean, keep whatever it is I share with you between us before I even begin to think. And women talk, let me just throw that out there. Women talk. I'm not trying to control like who you talk to and what you talk about, but it's the things that I hear you say that might make me be like, well, damn, if you're willing to say that about so and so, well, you must be talking about, you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of thing. So I you know, you would have to prove yourself worthy of me even lowering my guard.
Greatly said, bro. Greatly said. You said something in there that I was like, you said something that I did like this. What did you begin it off with?
Jumping through hoops. I'm gonna put you through some shit.
I always tell people, when you see my wife, you need to really applaud her. You need to really salute her, because I know I put her through some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that her being here with me like this, and it's not that, and it's not that she hasn't put me through things, because yes, she's put me, but I know the type of person that I am. She's dealt with a lot more things in her life that wasn't planned for her, that just came with the package of JP. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. Yeah, we know you're a talker, Shonda, and we'll tell your story on Wednesday. We all know Shonda's story, right?
No, I don't know it.
Yeah, you know. Can I say it real quick?
Yeah, brief us.
Hey, Black Words, you know her from Wednesday night. She's the one that hasn't been with a guy since her child has been born, and you remember? And we was like, girl, you need to. And yeah, her son is in like high school.
Nah, they don't make them like her no more. Can we get a round of applause, please? Can we get a round of applause for Miss Shonda Pearson? What we doing? And shout to the rooftops. Let me say something real quick. Do you know, like, and I don't mean any disrespect. Some people might hear my words and take it the wrong way, right? But do you know, I was telling somebody the other day, I can't remember who it was, but I had this conversation like that. That's appealing. That's appealing. Like you decided to dedicate yourself to your life. Imagine the kind of qualities this wholesome woman has. She's wholesome. Give her another round of applause, Jake.
Yeah, you can applaud her. I don't think it's healthy.
That's you.
Right, and that's you that feels that way too. I'm not saying. I think that life is about relationships. It's about wins and losses, and learning how to what's the word? COM starts with COM.
Be compatible. Compatibility.
Compromise with people. When she just sits and go, give me all my chips, and I'm just going to sit here and wait. You're not learning to compromise. You're not learning to take the good and the bad. What you're saying is, I just want this, and if this don't come, then I'm not putting none of this in. You're not learning at all. And don't get it twisted. I know. Hold on. I know Shonda's a beautiful person. Don't get it twisted. She's a beautiful person, but I think in her years that she's missed out on the relationship aspect like that. I think she's missed out because there are important
lessons
that you learn in those relationships and at those times in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, watch this. Everybody in here is a father, right? Except I think Blue. No offense, Blue. I'm sorry. Everybody in here is a father. At some point, you. Oh, and I'm gonna talk about my own personal experience. I didn't want to leave the situation that my kids was in because I knew what I was leaving my kids to. And damn it, look what you're doing. I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. That's just who you are. But how hard would it have been to dedicate a year or two to focusing on yourself and my children, right? And to really, so to even go the extra step and want to put your child through college and focus on your child, like there's no like she's the real MVP.
No, she's not, bro.
Yes, she is. That's your opinion.
Wait, Jay, I don't think that's for you to say, Jay.
Like this.
It's not for him to say neither.
Yeah, it's not for him to say either, but it's for Shonda to say.
Hold on. It's one thing
I agree.
to say that, okay, she missed out on a lot, you know what I'm saying, as far as dating, being with a man, yada, yada, yada. But the fact that as a parent, she said, okay, this is my life. This boy here is my life. And until he's out in the world as an adult, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about him, his upbringing.
Well, to some degree, I said that earlier.
That's her happiness.
To some degree, I said that earlier.
You really can't shit on her for that.
No one. Yo, fellas, I did not shit on her. What I'm saying is she's missed out on a lot of experience. Right. And don't get it twisted. Right. What you're talking about is her being selfless and putting her child first. That should be very much so commended, but that doesn't mean that now I just drop everything.
It's good for Shonda.
It's not good for Shonda because let me tell you what can possibly happen. When the child leaves, she has nothing because she put so much into the child. That's just one thing that can possibly happen.
That's not true. Somebody is gonna unlock that lock, baby. Somebody is gonna unlock that lock, baby.
It's happening.
No.
It might not
right now. And I'm not saying exactly. I'm not saying that this has to happen. I'm not saying that this happened. I'm not saying that this has to happen, but I'm saying these are the possibilities that you leave open. I'm not everything I talk about isn't written in stone. I'm not saying what can possibly happen.
Yeah, nothing's black and white. Yeah.
Every parent is going to have to go through their children leaving. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, she's going to go through it versus you're going to go through it and not feel that same pain.
So what I'm saying is that, and once again, I'm not saying that what she did was wrong, but it's extreme.
Yeah.
It's extreme. It's not healthy for you not to have relations. It's not healthy. And I'm not talking about. You're saying that because you want your woman to be the purest and pure.
No. It has nothing to do with pure. It has to do with someone deciding to put their kids before themselves.
So do you think it's healthy that a grown woman hasn't? And watch this, Shonda. I'm sorry we're using you as I'm gonna stop using your name.
Stop saying her name.
Right. Let's stop using her name. But you think it's healthy for a person to not even acknowledge something and move on? There's no balance there. Like we always say, and just like you said earlier, that's a saying. You need balance. That's a saying. You need balance.
I think balance outside, right? The most important balance is inside. So just because Shonda's not in a relationship doesn't mean, and she's raising her child. I'm sorry to use her name. Just because she's not in a relationship, she's raising a child, doesn't mean she's not at the same time working on herself and bettering herself and proving who she is and learning herself.
But JP's point is it don't take 15 years, but that's not for you to say.
Yo, bro, don't put words in my mouth. Pause. I didn't say it doesn't. I didn't say that. I said it's not healthy for the type of. Don't put words in my mouth.
My bad.
What I'm saying is this. That's not healthy. I don't care if you did it for a month or if you did it for 15 years. That's extreme. And don't get it twisted. That's for her. But what I'm saying is any and if you go to any psychological doctor, they'll commend you for, well, we understand the sacrifice that you've given for your child and all that kind of stuff. That's a beautiful thing that you've done.
Right.
And what you've done is definitely commendable, blah, blah, blah. But there's a downside.
Right.
Let me take a page out of your book real quick, yo. I'm sorry, Juan. We not the Breakfast Club, so we gonna stop fronting and we gonna keep it real. Everybody here is a father, right? And I don't know how many of us are still in our situation or have a kid's mother or whatever. But when you left that situation, you mean to tell me you wanted your baby moms to move on and have dudes around your kids?
Yes.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't
Hold on. Watch this. Tell me I didn't, Buzz. Go ahead. Tell me I didn't.
I'm not going to tell you didn't because I understand some of the things that you've told me. That's neither here nor there. I'm saying the initial feeling.
I tell my wife today that if I wasn't around, date. Go out and enjoy your life.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you in the physical, not dying.
Yo, it doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference if I'm dead, if I'm around the corner, if I'm roommating with her. If we are not together, date. Relationships are important to human beings.
But it doesn't have to be a dating relationship. It can just be a platonic relationship.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
There's a difference in dating
somebody long-term, short-term, whatever, to be in relationships with people and developing relationships.
Right. There's a difference in dating and actually having multiple situations around your kids. What makes me go overboard?
When did you hear me say multiple situations around my kid? Tell me when I said that.
No, that's me. I'm not saying you said that. That's me. Hold on now.
If she dates, that's not good. And watch this. All dating doesn't have to lead to the bedroom.
Absolutely, I agree with you. But hold on.
So she can't date?
I did not say that. What I'm saying is what makes me go overboard in my commendation of her, right, is the fact that she's willing to sit on the bench and realize that I got work, home, school, dinners, PTA meetings, basketball teams, soccer, whatever it is. At some point, this young lady decided to sit down and say, nah, my child is more important than me.
Now, just like I said, that is commendable. Just like I said, that is commendable. But
I see both sides. I see both sides, y'all. We spending too much time on this.
I see both sides.
I think we spending too much time on this. I see both sides, really. No, really, I see both sides. And Shonda, when you get married, God bless him because you're gonna kill that man. I swear to God. But I see both sides.
There is no law that says there's not a person that's gonna unlock that lock. A lock that been locked that long, it's gonna be real, and you know it's gonna be real because she's willing to unlock that lock. I'm using that analogy for a reason, but when she finally decides to give somebody the key to her lock, that man will have earned it, and I think that means more than platonic dating and putting yourself out there and all this other bullshit. Okay, that's just me.
Right.
I was gonna say something about something.
Did you see what her comment said?
Hello?
Good one.
Yes,
oh yeah. What I was saying was that something my aunt had told me about, before she passed away. I had my first daughter. At the time I wasn't with, my woman at that time. And so she asked me, I was having my child, so I had her. She's like, congratulations. And I was like, well, thank you. She says, well, what are you gonna do? I'm like, what do you mean? She said, well, what are you gonna do? I said, well, I'm gonna be a father to my child. I'm gonna take care of my daughter. She said, yeah, I understand that. That's what you're supposed to do. That's okay. I understand. That's what you're gonna do anyway. What are you gonna do? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, at the end of the day, even after your kids is all gone off in life, they're gonna become a person or whatever. but you're still here. You're still a person. You still have goals. You still have dreams. You still have relationships that you want to have with people.
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
put that on. Don't never put that on hold for yourself. If anything, your children are coming with you. You just you take care of them. You're supposed to take care of them. You take care of them. You do what you're supposed to do. But you don't put your life on hold like that.
Thank you.
You still have to live.
Listen, I see it. I see both. Yeah,
balance is just not.
Them kids is gonna grow up and they're gonna get married and they're gonna and half the time they ain't gonna have time for your ass when you get older.
How about this, Black? Tell me, and parents of the room, tell me about this.
So hold up, but to Shonda's credit,
can I finish saying my part though? Should I just say? Can I finish saying what I was about to say though? Can I say? You cut me off. You cut me off. You cut me off. You cut me off. Watch this. It is unhealthy for your children not to see you in relationships because that's where they learn how to deal with their relationships.
One could argue that too. That's right. Because I remember when we was a counselor and stuff like that, it's important for the children to see the intimacy between the parents and stuff like that, the kissing, the loving, the smacking on the butt. That's important for them to see that.
So to Shonda's credit, she said, "You're not framing my situation correctly."
Yeah, well, I mean, it went into a hypothetical, and, went off the rails a little bit. It's all good.
But why, at the risk of trash people around? No one said you had to have your people. Your kids know when you're dealing with someone without.
I love the way she thinks, by the way.
Yeah, you don't have to have your before my wife came around, no woman would see my daughter. They would see the pictures, and no woman would see my daughter. I still dated, and my daughter stayed with me on weekends, and I went and got her from school and kept her with me until her mother got off of work. But I still dated. No woman would see him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was crazy for me because at the time I was a single dad and I had custody of my kids, so. It was kind of weird. It was weird for me, those first couple of years and stuff. Just me and the kids and everything. So, I mean, I completely empathize.
Right, I commend her. Like I commend her. I'm not saying that it's wrong.
Completely empathize.
All right, fellas, let's do this real quick. I want to jump into this because this is something that we was dying to do all day. First of all, big shout out to all the conversation. You guys, I think today was very heartfelt, very close to our true selves. With a few of the conversations. Big topic today, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. What up, everybody on Instagram? I see y'all. Big topic on everything that's going down tonight at 7 p.m., 7:30 to be exact.
History. Real history.
Yeah, if that's what you want to say, I'm fine with that. Another edition of the versus battle, and it is definitely one to be aware of. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Brooklyn's own Big Daddy Kane versus the Boogie Down Bronx KRS-One.
That's big.
Let's go around in the circles. How you feel about this?
Wow.
And give me your predictions.
I want to go last because I'm here though.
Who want to take this off first?
I'm gonna say Kane. Big Daddy Kane has always been a great lyricist, wordsmith. But KRS-One is just on another level to me. His knowledge is very broad. It's more than just rap. I'm going with KRS-One, man. That's how I feel.
Chris got one so far. Anybody else? Predictions? How you feel about tonight? What's going down?
I can't make a prediction on this one. I think it's going to be really good. One of the things that people don't know, because they've talked about it in the past, how they were always eyeing each other to battle. Like I think it was Big Daddy Kane in an interview a few years ago saying that people always pitted him against Rakim like they were supposed to battle, but his eyes was really on KRS-One.
KRS-One's looking good. That's what Lorraine says. I don't know if that has anything to do with the battle, but yeah.
He got 20, 25
Yeah, I
years left.
56 years old. He look good. I don't know.
That eggplant.
Predictions, Juan. How you feel about it and predictions?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you know, we wanted. I know everybody's been talking. You know, these are guys you want to see battle it out back in the day. You know, I'm pretty sure it is exciting. You know, I mean, it's exciting. You know, for us or whatever. Some of the older heads that know about these two dudes and what they bringing and everything else. You know, the other other young folks will be looking at this like, huh, what? You know, that's neither here nor there. But I don't know. I don't know how this one's going. I'm interested. I mean, they both got catalogs. Maybe KRS is a little bit deeper, but they both had their little missteps in their, respective careers or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. I like to, I'd rather just do the play it by ear kind of thing. I can't make no predictions.
Black Words, we got your view.
Yeah, I think it's very close. I think God, Kane got some bangers. You know, what was it? They take 20 songs, right? It's 20 songs on both sides, right? So listen, you can't touch Criminal Minded. Kane's first album is a bona fide classic too. But Kane kind of lost me. His second album was nice, but Kane kind of lost me with that deep chocolate bullshit. He started making albums with Barry White and all that shit like that. And he'll tell you in his interviews that was like the downfall of his career. I think Chris just kind of aged out. I think Chris rocks the party a little bit better, even though Kane does a really good stage show. So I'll give the edge. Very close, but I'll give the edge to Chris.
Go, Buzz.
All right, so here's my thing, right? I don't think this is gonna be a typical versus, number one. Because they're both excellent freestylers. I think at some point this turns into an actual battle. That's what a lot of people is missing. And they're both putting those vibes out. Like, yo, this is a battle. KRS-One said, I think it was last night at the Supercat show they had him. He said, I want blood. Like, yo, this is real. Like, this is real. So it's not the classic song for song battle that we're used to.
Okay.
I'm echoing for some reason. But it's not the classic song for song battle that we're used to, number one. Number two, if that was the case, Kane can't touch KRS-One with a 10-foot pole, bro. Like, and I mean that literally. I said this to you, Jay, when we talk on the phone, because we always discuss versus battles, right? The Locks and Dipset taught me that it's not about the song, it's about how well you can control the energy in the building. And KRS-One has done that throughout his career. Yeah. Like, destroy. Listen, yes. But destroy stadiums. We not talk about no hole in the wall club. We not talk about 5,000 people. We're talking about 80,000 people. I seen that man years ago. And this is when I first fell in love.
Them European tours that he be doing?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say.
They love him over there.
The first time I fell in love with KRS-One, he was doing I'm Still Number One. And I don't know how familiar y'all are with the record, but he was in Japan. He was in Japan, and he started freestyling to the record. It's going. It's gone. Your heart is left. Not even the original lyrics. So, for that and that only, I give it to KRS-One, and it's not even close. The only thing Big Daddy Kane can do for me is make it entertaining, but I think you see a landslide.
I think tonight is going to be strictly for the culture.
Yes, sir.
I predict that this is going to be a big old, hey, let's show these youngins how we do it. Hey, let's get down and show them how it's supposed to be done. Hey, let me show you we still got it. And don't get it twisted. You got the right too. I think you got the wrong. I think you got the wrong matchup.
Yeah.
the matchup was supposed to be Rakim and Kane. They were the original Jay-Z and Nas.
Right, but Rock's not a battle but not a battle rapper.
Exactly. So now when it comes down to lyrics, KRS-One is going to dismantle Big Daddy Kane. Not to say Kane don't got tracks. Don't get it twisted. Bing, bing, ding. When he hits that, the Wrath of Kane, when he hits all those what's names, and here's another thing you gotta remember: they're not going to do the whole songs. They're going to probably do like the first verse. You know what I'm saying? And some of this stuff is going to be crazy. Be careful when they do their ensemble group songs, like when the symphony hit. Expect to see a bunch of old walkers and crutches.
Oh, you disrespectful, man. You disrespectful, man.
Yo, expect to see a whole
bunch. You being real, but you disrespectful.
Yo, listen.
I don't think G-Rap had a teeth.
This is my
G-Rap
fucking
ain't got
group.
teeth.
How is that real?
Yeah, G-Rap ain't got teeth, so he's being real.
Yeah, so
did you hear me, Blue?
Disrespected.
G-Rap ain't got teeth, so he is being real.
And MC Shan need to go ahead and knock.
MC Shan, man. Oh shit.
One time for your mind, two times for your shizzle. Listen. So I think it's going to be great. Here's where Big Daddy Kane is going, and I was telling you this, Buzz. Here's where Kane is going to destroy Chris. Chris
don't use that word, but go ahead.
No, it's hard to say because we know Chris doesn't have a stage performance other than a lyrical bounce.
Right.
A lyrical
bounce. Shows.
He doesn't have a show. Like he's a lyrical bounce dude, and you're gonna love him because of his lyrical bounce. Whereas Kane got scoop and scrap, and Kane got dances. Kane got a show. You know what I'm saying? Where those dudes actually boogie and like it's a break in the song where they get down. Remember the song with him and Teddy Riley? I Gets the Job Done. That video, he was dancing. That was a performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but at 50 whatever years old, does he still have that kind of energy?
No, he ain't got to do it. All he got to do is set the song up, and you see the dancers in the back doing it.
Right.
So there's definitely ways, but I will predict there will be so many guest features, like special guests coming out. That's the only way that I tell you one thing. Just as did y'all listen to Jadakiss when he said after his versus battle, so many young rappers called him up and was like, "Yo, I need my show to be like how you did it." So they did recognize that Jadakiss and them are better lyricists than today's rappers. The younger rappers didn't acknowledge that. Now they're going to get a chance to see where they got it from. So I do think lesson being taught today is these guys are going to see where hip hop originated from when it was no cursing, when it was no, grabbing and popping pills and dropping pills and chicks drinks and you're about to see some great showmanship. Will it set hip hop on a tighter rail of being more realistic to us? Because that's all it really, Are we going to see the Migos do a better track in a more down to earth track like a KRS-One or like a Jadakiss? We don't know. They now get to see the influence live, and that's what I definitely look forward to tonight.
I think there was two parts in it for me, like that. I really, aside from the actual battle, the fact that your rap gods, our rap gods, right? Because I mean the list is arguable, but let's just use three names right now. To me, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, right? That list will change regionally, right? Some people may feel Snoop is in there. Some people may feel, whoever's in the South is in there. But these are the guys that birthed our rap gods. You understand? So that being said, like there's actually a lesson that's gonna be taught. No surprise if their streaming numbers turn up, right? Because a lot of people are not familiar with these guys' catalogs. You understand?
wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of shit getting sampled all of a sudden. And what this does is it allows room for real hip hop.
What I don't agree with. I don't agree with the word real hip hop.
I'm not gonna split hairs with you on that.
Hip hop.
What this does is this allows the essence come back to the forefront. I say it that way, right? Because today's hip hop just ain't hip hop, man, and it needs a. I think they actually have a term for it. It's called drill or something like that. You know what I mean?
Drill music, rap music.
Yeah, I think. But that actual essence of, beat, DJ. And let me tell you this, and this is my last point on it. KRS-One has a song called The MC. The track starts off. I got one question. Who am I? The MC. Lottie-dottie. Yo, if that song hits tonight, I will turn my fucking TV off and go to bed. It's over.
Go to sleep like a baby.
It's over. Yeah, KRS is gonna rock this man to sleep, and I think a lot of people, like, I get my personal feelings involved in it, whatever, but I think a lot of people don't realize, like, they just see him, the BET Awards might pull him out for a cypher every now and again or whatever, but nobody really knows KRS-One, and I'm so glad that he's on this stage because his name should be mentioned, and it's not mentioned more often.
I think that tonight I agree with what you're saying. I think KRS-One's show is a myth to people. I think KRS-One's show is only in hieroglyphics and painted on the walls. They're going to see it live tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Is there any question? Let me ask you a question real quick. Is there any question on who will shake that building harder?
Oh, no question. Not with me.
Thank you.
I think KRS-One all day is going to shake that building tonight.
And when I first sat down and was looking at it, because I immersed myself in hip hop and shit like that, right? Like, I love it. And I just told y'all, like, if a woman don't listen to old school hip hop, I can't. But anyway, so that was the first thing, like, trying to find something of Kane that actually
can hold up
and shook a building. And there's not many, man. It might be 5.
I wouldn't even give it 5. He gonna have rap. He gonna have Set It Off.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have the Symphony.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have the Rapper Kane.
Don't forget Young Gifted and Black, please.
I don't remember that one too.
And to me, that's really the only one that has the kind of energy needed for a versus.
Well, that's because you like Head Knock, so that sounds more Head Knock. I'm talking about
that's true.
I'm talking about what's going to shake the building.
Yeah.
Warm it up, Kane. Warm it up, Kane.
Yeah.
That's going to shake the building.
Yeah.
And then after that, he don't really right, raw.
He's
raw terrorist here to bring trouble to you.
Kane is done after I'll go out on an extreme limb because he got a couple of other ones. I was telling you earlier when we was on the phone. He got a crew joint called Come On Down. It was him, Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes, and somebody else. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. But I think it was it wasn't Heavy D. That's Don't Curse. But he had a Come On Down was.
But he can do it. He can do it.
But that's the kind of help he's gonna need against KRS.
Yes.
KRS is one man, one mic. I don't need all this stage show and y'all flipping in the background. No, it's me, my voice, and a beat.
Hey yo, don't forget, rappers are in danger.
Yeah.
MCs act like they don't know.
MCs act like they don't know.
Oh my God. Man, listen, if that comes on, listen. Just imagine being in the loudest club you've ever been in, and then play some KRS-One in your head. Now play Big Daddy Kane in your head, and you have the energy that I'm talking about. Like, right? Like the boom, 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 boom.
Hey yo, and then on the lighter side, Jack of Spade.
Ooh. It's so many. You don't even know what he's gonna go with. And that's the thing about KRS-One. We know where Kane going. We know exactly where Kane going. But KRS-One got the love's gonna get you. He got Jack of Spade. He got my philosophy. My philosophy.
And the entertainment album was kind of hot too.
Hey yo, listen, and when he hit, go ahead.
He had the edutainment album on there. It was hot, and I remember there was like an interlude or what have you. And the guy asked me, said, "Where you going?" He said, "I'm going to the library where they buried the lies." And then it cut into the song and stuff like that. And it used that I forgot that beat that everybody used, but it goes hut, and then the bass come on hut, and it was like he'll kill him with that one right there.
Now listen, what's the track with him, Kanye, and Nas?
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah, it's called Classic.
Classic, yeah.
Yo, it's gonna be a landslide tonight, fellas. So listen, here's the thing.
Absolutely.
So fellas, we get ready to sign off because it comes on at 7:30, and it's almost 7:00 now. I want us to get ready. Hey, can we do a recap tonight? Are we down for a recap tonight?
No, I live for that shit.
Huh? He said I live for that.
I'm
in for the recap. Who's in for the recap tonight?
Yeah, I will be counting sheep, bro.
Yeah.
9:30. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I gotta get up at 3:30.
I'm getting old.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Can't hang out too late.
Hopefully we get our man John O, and he's ready to prepare. But yeah, we definitely gonna get ready for this tonight.
Hopefully Kim stops by.
Yeah. Hey fellas, anything you want to say tonight? Anything you want to say before we go? Just to let y'all know how serious I am. Look what's over here ready, bro. Look what I got over here ready.
TV. Oh, you already lined up?
Yeah. I'm just waiting.
Now you got to watch a boxing match first. It comes with a boxing match now. Like you got to watch it. I don't want to watch it.
Wait. If the boxing match is going on, hold on.
There's a match on there. It has to be right now. Unless they did it last night with the Super Catch.
No, there looks something going on over here.
Get it, boy. Oh no, they having a DJ competition.
Got it.
There you go.
Chef.
There you go.
Guess what I cooked?
So, ladies and fellas, anything you want to say before we get up out of here? Anything exciting?
Go out there this week and touch somebody's heart. Love.
You scared the shit out of me.
Oh man, he grabbed some food, man. Damn, I think he said touch some food, man. He touched a plate of food.
Hey, Blue, you buy your car yet?
I was like, hold on, where this thing go? Nah, man, love. I'm like really, really, really big on. Normally I just get in and get out. I'm down at the nursing home, blah blah. But nah, man, like love, man. Spread some love, man. Spread some love, and not black words, love.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I do want to say this. Big shout outs today for the first time. Shout outs to all our people that are following us on fan page.
Oh, much love.
Yes,
love.
Fellas, if y'all don't have a fan page, fan base page.
Fan page or fan base?
Fan base.
Fan base. Much love.
We're on fan base tonight. Tonight we was on fan base. We on all of the other ones, and we are on a bunch of other stuff too. So today was our first day on fan base. I think we on LinkedIn tonight. Oh my god!
Nice LinkedIn. Shout out to all of you who's on LinkedIn.
Hey, yo, Jake. I'll have a sample shirt by next show too. A Black Kings Table Talk. Have a sample shirt up or whatever.
Listen, bro. How much? Let me know how much I got. What's the name? You? Because if you go, I don't want you to win one before. I want to win one too. God damn it.
That's a fact. I'll cash app you mine too, Blackwood. I just need you to make it to the post office.
All right, cool.
Big shout outs to Maria727 on Fanbase. Thank you for coming through. Make sure you subscribe right here each and every Sunday night at 5:00 Eastern time, New York Eastern Standard Time. We do the Black Kings Table Talk, and that's when the brothers get together. This is you people have privy to come into the barbershop and hear us kick it. Today we had a great conversation. The people on my panel tonight is, as always, we got my man Caesar. He's the new kid on the block. We got my man Sexy and Cool as Black Words. Then we got my man Harlem Blue, my man over here, Harlem Blue, do what it do, making it do what God say, Blue. I know I'm messing it up.
Shit. Messed up your slogan, man.
Yeah, I'm messing up. You hear me? Do.
Yo, stop that. You're fucking up the
Sorry,
brand.
my bad.
Yo, the Blue, did you get your car?
Nah, I'm still being a bitch, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about the car real quick? You're gonna be mad at me. Listen to this, Blue.
What?
So I drove 19 hours this week.
Oh,
And I'm 800 and something in, like close to 900.
Close to 9. Oh, you talking about what you made?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Are you talking miles?
Yeah. Good. Do the blue.
Another day. I think you gotta do another day, man.
Yeah, I gotta do it another day.
yo.
Then we got. You gonna do it? You gonna do it, Blue?
Nah. That's
All
the
right.
intro.
Then we also got my man. We also got my man Juan in the building. Juan is one of our. He's. You know what I'm starting calling you, man? You're like. What was the doctor name on Star Trek?
McCoy.
So we got a nickname.
McCoy.
Yeah, you're Dr. McCoy. You're Dr. McCoy in here.
Dr. McCoy.
And then we got the ass wiper himself, the one who cleans up all the shit. The ones who.
That
Mr.
man is a hero.
Yo, listen, he's the
Central
guy.
worker, a hero.
Yeah, he's the guy. Honestly, fellas, can I tell you something without saying nothing? Oh, I'll wait till we go off the air. But my man, Mr. Ike Buzz, and then I'm JP Justice. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for Maria. Thank you for, and make sure you follow us and make sure you check us out. Everybody else, let's start logging off, man.
Love,
You know
peace,
what I
and
do?
soul. Love, peace, and soul.
Let me get the people off of iTunes and all that stuff. Thank y'all. Then next up, we're gonna get the people off of Instagram. Thank y'all. It's a lot of people on Instagram today. Thank y'all, Instagram, for following and Instagram. And then right here, fan base, you the new people. Let me get y'all out of here. Last but not least, we got Lorraine. Lorraine, we're gonna make you an ambassador to the
Hey, yo, wait. He was mentioning social sites, and then said last but not least, we got Lorraine. That's my girl, man.
Yes.
We love
Thanks for the
Lorraine.
support, Lorraine.
Yes. Hey fellas, I see y'all at 7:30. Oh no, I see y'all afterwards. All right. If y'all if y'all want to watch it in here, let me know and I'll put it in here. And we won't be on live, but we can be in here in the room watching it.
All right, cool.
So,
Jay, I want to ask you something
Go,
before
Caesar.
you go. Personally, I want to ask you something personally.
I'm in a relationship, so let me just sign off.
You always do that to me, man. I keep saying that to me.